What is going on, guys? Rodney here with Crypto Bros. Welcome to today's video. Short one from me today. Tonight we're going to be talking about a couple news articles. Going to take a look at Bitcoin. Got a couple updates for the FlipNpick ICO review that I did a couple weeks ago. That's what we're jumping into today. I actually have to run. My whole week's been pretty much derailed at this point. But before we jump in, quickly wanted to say thank you to all the subscribers, man. You guys are awesome. Seriously appreciate you guys. Recently broke 5,000 subs. Working on a couple things for you guys there, so super excited to announce those. All that being said, guys, just want to jump right in. First and foremost, looking at the market, $268 billion market cap, obviously massive pullback. You know, all eyes are on Bitcoin at this point in time, currently trading $7,500. We've seen a big pullback here. And really, based on a lot of the analysts that I follow, these are guys from Bitcoin Live, I Love Crypto, whatever. They're kind of projecting, you know, a few different things here. The one that I tend to agree with the most, though, is this one from Mark Dukas. I am working with Bitcoin Live. I'm working to bring you guys a couple things and share some of the content on here. But the one that or the breakdown of Bitcoin that I tend to agree with the most is this one right here. So essentially he's saying we have a cup and handle forming. If this falls through and we break through the basically $7,300 mark here, you know, we could see Bitcoin retrace all the way back down to the low 6K mark. You know, Mark is saying 62 to 63. I Love Crypto, Jacob Canfield, he's saying somewhere between 63 and 68. Either way, if a retrace happens, I'm not overly concerned about it. One of my biggest goals for 2018 specifically is to get more Bitcoin. Right now, I'm very heavy in the altcoin game as well as Ethereum, so I'm kind of going to be on this quest for Bitcoin. So anytime we can find these buying opportunities, I'm totally into that. Moving on, couple updates here with FlipNpick. I actually did this ICO review maybe about 2 weeks or so ago. Couple things that they have going on with their ICO. Their whale bonus will be ending in about 2 days from here. Essentially what they've done is they've been running this little promotion for about 2 weeks, but anyone who has bought in this 2-week time frame gets the same kind of incentive that maybe private investors got. And in that same note, they're going to be switching from their private sale to their public sale. Currently, if anyone is interested in jumping in on this, you can actually buy in with fiat. It's actually pretty cool. If you go over to buy tokens, you can totally check this out. But when I covered it, and to give you guys an idea what it is, I described it as kind of like Facebook and Yelp kind of mashed together to create a social media platform to kind of support local businesses in your city or in your neighborhood, whether that's breweries, boutiques, restaurants. You interact with them on their platform, and in return for doing that, you actually get a FNP token that you can use for all kinds of different things. But it's a pretty cool little site here. You know, you can buy in fiat. So let's say if someone bought, you know, $100 worth, they would get, you know, 833 FlipNpick tokens plus their 50% bonus that they're offering for the next, I don't know, 2 days or so, for a total of 1,249 FlipNpick tokens. Not a bad deal there. They also are running this promotion where it's like if you refer someone, like we're very familiar with the referral and the affiliate programs where if you refer someone, these guys are actually going to double your token. But we're seeing a lot of that just because these projects are pushing to get some type of adoption on their actual project to get people using these different platforms. But I'll post a video link to this guy just above my head here as well as at the end of the video. So feel free to check that out. In other crypto news, one thing I do a couple times a day is I always Google crypto news today just to kind of see what the headlines are. Usually scroll through there, pick a few that I want to read or that are interesting to me. One that I haven't got through yet is this SEC-approved Bitcoin ETF possible in 18 months. Crescent Crypto CEO. I haven't checked that out yet. Haven't checked out Canadian crypto exchange CoinSquare rolls out XRP markets ahead of US, but there's big news today, and some are equating that to the XRP or to the Ripple kind of price jump in the fact that they are going to be on CoinSquare. CoinSquare can be considered like a competitor to Coinbase. Keep moving on. This one we'll look at former U.S. President Bill Clinton set to keynote Ripple conference. That's pretty cool. I actually heard Crypto Love say that last year at their Ripple conference, the dude who invented the internet was their keynote. So they've got some pretty big dudes in the game, as their keynote speakers at these conferences. So that's pretty cool. Stellar's month, July's top performing crypto asset gains saw 40%. Pretty badass. Anything else? Bitcoin's second ever developer is back with big crypto vision. Pretty cool. So anyway, moving on, if we just check out this former U.S. President Bill Clinton set to keynote the Ripple conference. The Ripple conference is actually called Swell. It is from October 1st to October 2nd. They sent out a tweet today. We're thrilled to announce Bill Clinton as the keynote speaker for this year's Swell by Ripple. Obviously, you can check out their more details in the article and on their Twitter. Some other cool things going on. A lot of news here actually today within Binance. One, Binance acquired Trust Wallet. And then two, they also partnered with Libra Credit, which is basically going to allow crypto-backed based loans for BNB token holders. So pretty cool there. If we swing over to this Trust Wallet article, it says, in an ongoing effort to provide better services and enhance safety for their customers, Binance has announced the acquisition of the mobile wallet application Trust Wallet and will add on-chain mobile wallets to the list of services they currently offer. This wallet currently holds ERC20 and ERC223 tokens. Basically, with the private keys on there, they'll be specific to your device, giving you as I think I said device. The private keys will be specific to your device, giving the users, guys like you and I, more protection, especially kind of on the applications there. And then it just goes on saying, the application so far, the Trust Wallet, has had a ton of popularity since its launch in 2017. Kind of talks about some of the things they have going on: bank level security safeguards, free server environment, fully localized in each installed application. Client-based infrastructure ensures that keys are stored locally on your device. That way, they're on there, it's safe, whatever. A couple tweets just tweeting out about how great it is. I myself haven't used it, but I love the fact that Binance is currently making acquisitions, trying to make their user experience way better for everybody else. Obviously the number one exchange in the world for a reason. And then also, I actually think this is pretty badass. If I was a holder for Libra Credit or for Libra, I would be super pumped about this. But it says Binance partners with Libra to offer BNB token holders crypto-backed loans. I'm actually a big fan of these type of tokens in general. I hold Salt, I hold ETHLend. I've covered Nexo. I haven't actually picked up Nexo yet at this point. Definitely on some altcoins that I watch for some buy-ins, but anything that kind of allows that, I think, is going to be a kind of a big space. Maybe not today, maybe not in today's time frame, but in the future as we see kind of more adoption and more people familiar with cryptocurrency. Definitely a cool aspect there. Last but not least, I would say more positive news for just the crypto space in general. I get that the markets are kind of shitty and everybody's like down about them because everyone's portfolios are in the dumps. But guys, we literally have huge amounts of money on the cusp, ready to get in, doing things, adopting crypto, ready to make moves. So, patience, in my opinion, is how you win in crypto. Again, this is why I don't get frazzled anytime that there are these massive drops or pullbacks in the market. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I haven't been there before, especially when I first got in and would watch, the volatility, yada, yada, yada. But, as you become a smarter trader, better in the game, you learn these things. So, very cool stuff here. So really the main points I wanted to point out here, let's see if I can find them, I should use my highlighter, is the fact that these guys are a $10 trillion trust fund. They manage a lot, and we're seeing some pretty big statements, bold statements from them. It says, since launching the first commercial use of blockchain back in February 2017, President of Northern Trust, Pete Churwich, has been a strong advocate. He said, you can take anything today. You can take movie rights. You can take all sorts of entities. You can create their own token for those. We have been able to figure out how to hold tokens, value those tokens, and do things with them. So very cool piece there. Again, the company, which manages 10.7 trillion, intends to use blockchain as a part of their private equity workflow in an effort to offer better security and make the company's processes more efficient. So we're seeing this everywhere. Not only are we seeing crypto hedge funds, we're seeing people trying to utilize blockchain, jumping in on some of these project guys. It's only a matter of time. That is actually all I have today. I knew it was very brief. Sorry, I apologize for no coin review, but again, that's all I got. I do have to scoot. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning into the channel. Love you. Appreciate the support. Appreciate all the kind words. If you haven't subscribed yet, there should be a big circle with a weird beer can in there. If you click that, that will subscribe you to the channel. As always, have a great night, and I will check you guys later.